EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for December 21st, 2020. Winter solstice arrives at 5:02 a.m. this morning, so this will be the first day of winter, and we will be in between systems today, so that's going to keep us mostly cloudy across the entire region. This is the system that affected parts of the region yesterday with some rain and or snow showers. And then we have another Clipper-like system moving on its heels behind it. It'll come through this evening and at least part of the overnight. We're going to get into a little bit past midnight before that precipitation ends. Not a lot of precipitation with this, just like yesterday's system didn't really do a whole lot. But there will be opportunity for areas north of I-78 to see a coating to an inch of snow tonight with this quick-moving Clipper system, and further south it would just be rain showers. Getting over the NAM high-res future simulated radar, starting us off at 6 p.m., you see some scattered activity moving across the region here. It's really not until we get into the evening here as we get, this is looking at late evening, actually. You have some snow showers moving. Mid to late evening, you have some snow showers moving across the region here, and further south is going to be kind of like a mix of rain and snow or rain showers further far south. But the areas further to the north here could get a coating to an inch of snow as this moves through, as they get over to the total precipitation map here, just from the NAM, and this is what it gives you. So generally a coating to an inch, and again, that's generally north of 78. Another nuisance minor system that could just give you a fresh coating in a few spots with that system. But then that moves away pretty quickly, and then back behind it here, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to turn becoming partly cloudy on Tuesday, and then partly cloudy again here on Wednesday. Might even be partly and mostly sunny here on Wednesday with high pressure and control over regions sitting right over top of the area. But temperatures are going to increase a little bit. Not only today's going to be in the upper 30s to near 40, and then into the 40, 42-ish or thereabout for both Tuesday and Wednesday. So a little bit milder than we saw over the past couple of days. Now, the next system coming in is going to be a very impactful system because it's a cold front, but it's on the lead of a very, very deep, strong trough. And that's going to lead to warming out ahead of it. We're going to have some very warm temperatures here on Christmas Eve, Thursday. And that's going to get temperatures well up into the 50s for highs. And we'll have periods of rain as a result coming in during the afternoon. And then once we get into the evening, I think is going to be the worst time frame here. We're going to have a squall line of sorts coming through as a low pressure forms along that boundary. And you're going to have some windy conditions. You're going to have some heavy rain in the evening. So it's going to wash away a lot of what's left of the snowpack from last week's storm. And the winds are going to increase as that squall line moves through. So we could have some wind gusts that are over 45 miles per hour once that squall line moves through. And then we're going to have crashing temperatures behind it late in the overnight or early on Christmas morning. So Christmas morning, you could have a rain/snow shower situation here for a few areas. I don't expect a lot of accumulations, probably not much at all, but it could be enough that you're going to see snowflakes flying at least on Christmas morning. All right, upper level low is following behind this. This is going to usher in the cold air, and we're going to have temperatures dropping throughout the day during Christmas on Christmas Day. So if you look at the highs on Christmas Day, they might be 40, 42-ish or thereabout, but then that's going to be early in the morning. Then they're going to drop through the 30s and then even 20s by the time they get to the end of the day. And here's the precipitation type breakdown. It does have some snow, rain changing to snow here on the back end. You can see that right here, but there's really not a lot in the way of accumulations because it's a timing situation where you're timing the precipitation cutting off at the same time where the cold air rushes in that would be conducive for snow to fall. So I think snow falls, but snow sticking and snow falling are two different things. I said it a million times, but that's exactly the case here. There might be some minor coatings to an inch or thereabout when you get, especially further west you get in our coverage area. But that system will move through. Maybe some lingering flurries throughout the day here on Christmas Day. But that's about it. The big story is going to be the wind here when this guy to accompany the heavy rain on Thursday evening. Here, look at these winds that are coming in here, especially eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. You get some wind gusts here that are pretty high, and some now they're showing some really high numbers here. But there's a reduction you have to do to get to the winds of the surface. This is not exactly what it's going to be. I'm not expecting 60 mile per hour winds, but we could have some winds that are 45. 50, even 55 miles per hour as this line moves through. So that's not good news from a power outage standpoint. The good news is, though, this doesn't last very long. It's kind of like a squall line that comes through during the spring and summer when you have these severe thunderstorms roll through and you have a quick, gush of wind, or burst of wind ahead of a thunderstorm with a gust front, and that's kind of like how this is going to be. So it's going to be a quick shot with that squall line coming through here, winds that are going to be in the 45 to 55 mile per hour range. And then they're going to move off the coast here, and the winds will diminish after that point. So that's going to be the biggest concern, I think, with this squall line, because when you're going from temperatures that are 50 to 55 degrees for highs, and then you're going to go back it down to the 20s, literally 24 hours later, something's got to give, okay? Something's got to give, and you got to have to break that somehow, and the winds are going to usher in that, winds of change, so to speak, are going to usher that in. After we get past this system, we go into Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be cold both weekend days with highs in the upper 20s to near 30. And that's both Saturday and Sunday, but we are expecting partly to mostly sunny skies on both weekend days. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 21st, 2020. Welcome to winter. Have a great Monday.